It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to March the 14th of the year 2023 when the Nashville Predators were facing off against the Detroit Red Wings at Bridgestone Arena. John Hines deploys his lines in the following way. Tomasino, Glass, and Duchesne make up your first line. Sherwood, Novak, and Evangelista make up your second line. Trennan, Sissons, and Smith. Afanaseyev, Jankowski, and Asplund make up the fourth line. Your defensive pairings are Yossi and Faber, Luzon and Barry, Gravel, and Foote. McDonough, a late scratch for this game. Now listed as day-to-day. UC Saros gets the start in net for the Nashville Predators. We are 1:26 into the first period. UC Saros comes with a save on Pius Suter. It was a stuff attempt at the post and a really good stuff attempt and a really good save for the first one of the game. 1:46 of the first period. Husso comes up with a save on Glass. That's the Preds' first shot on goal of the game. At 2:40 of the first period, Saros comes up with a save on Lindstrom. 3:04, Husso comes up with a save on Afanaseyev's redirect. 3:07, Duchesne off to the box. Our first significant action of the game. 2 minutes for tripping. It would be Seider then picking up a penalty. 2 minutes for hooking. We would see a lengthy 4-on-4 scenario. There would be very limited offense on the Nashville Predators. Very brief power play afterwards. 5:32 of the first period. Husso comes up with a save on Duchesne. 7:26, Saros comes up with a save on Ernie. 9:15, Sherwood off to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Saros has to come up with a big save on Raymond. Nashville Predators penalty kill. Good other than that. 14:53, Husso comes with a save on Parsonen. At 15:20, Larkin off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping, and this is going to be the Nashville Predators back on the power play. Husso comes up with a save on the captain, Roman Josi. At 19:34, Saros comes up with a save on Mata. 19:43, Saros a save on Seider, plus the follow-up by Larkin. We hit the end of the first period. Detroit surging hard at the end of the period. They end up with 10 shots on goal to Nashville Predators, 5 over the first 20 minutes. We go into the second period on the clean sheet. We're a minute and 11 seconds in. Detroit has a penalty for too many men on the ice. That's a bench minor. Husso will come up with a save on Josi during this power play, but the PK would be able to hold. At 5:44 of the second, the captain Roman Josi is off the box. 2 minutes for holding. UC Saros comes up with a save on Seider, then comes up with another save on Raymond. The Nashville Predators are able to survive. 8:34. Now Hag's off the box. 2 minutes for holding. We are just trading power plays and special team opportunities here throughout the second period. Husso a save on Josi, and then another save on Duchesne. After the power play, though, 10:58, it is Sherwood with his third goal of the season, giving the Nashville Predators a 1-0 lead over the Detroit Red Wings. It was Tomasino's sauce pass across the slot, and Sherwood's finish at the top of the crease that gives the Nashville Predators a 1-0 lead. At 13:18 of the second period, UC Saros with a save on Larkin. 18:06, Saros a save on Hag's long shot. 18:28, Saros a save on Pius Suter, plus the rebound follow-up opportunity. At the end of the second period, it is the Nashville Predators leading 1-0, but they're being outshot 21-13 on home ice. Going into the third period, the Nashville Predators at 2:22 of the third pick up the second goal of the game. It's Tommy Novak's 13th of the season. This was one world-class deflection to the top shelf off of Foote's long shot pass. You also have to give Cal Foote a lot of credit right here for the way he held the puck in at the blue line and then turned and then fired an absolute laser of a pass right to the blade of Tommy Novak for the perfect deflection. There is hardly any goalie in the world that is going to be able to stop that shot, and if they do, it's going to be just pure luck. The Preds with a 2-0 lead in this game in the third period. 3:20 in the third period, Saros comes up with a save on Kopp. 6:44, Saros a save on Seider, and the Nashville Predators are not generating any offense. As a matter of fact, they're barely crossing over the red line. Seeing what happened to them at the end of the Anaheim game, it's obvious to see what's going on and to understand why they may be falling back to protect the house just a little bit more than you might want to with a 2-goal lead and this much time left. At 11:49 of the third period, Walman's off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. I call this a clock eater right here because there just simply wasn't much happening for the Predators power play, but 2 minutes did come and go. That's good news for the Nashville Predators. 16:43, we see Saros come up with the save on Kubalik. At 17:20, Fabro gets called 2 minutes for roughing. It was an absolute sell job by Larkin. Fabro took him hard into the boards, but it was a clean hit. Throwing the head back, putting the glove up, and holding the face area, that absolutely got the call from the neutral zone. So Detroit finds themselves on a power play. They pull the netminder. They go with the 6-on-4 scenario, and Chason is converting. It's a rebound that squeezes through the arm, and it was the second putback, and the second putback came off the toe of the skate that was moving forward. It was a significant and lengthy review that was called upon by the league office and the officials there on the ice. It was reviewed for a substantial amount of time, enough time that each and every one of the broadcasters was able to make a lengthy case for why this would not be a goal and why this would be a kick. It turns out to be a good goal. The Nashville Predators got screwed in this one. The penalty call was not a good call, and the goal call, I don't think this was necessarily good here. So 2-1 in favor of the Nashville Predators. We go to the 6-on-5 scenario to wrap up the game. It's the Nashville Predators securing the victory 2-1 over Detroit. The Preds only 3 total shots on goal. One of them went in the third period, and that was the game winner by Tommy Novak, but only 3 total shots on goal. They protected the house and locked it down, keeping Detroit to only 8 shots on goal and only a 6-on-4 goal there at the very end of the game. So for the Nashville Predators, they got the job done. The Detroit Red Wings have been a better team as of late. They've been getting better as the season has gone along. They were competing for one of the Eastern Conference wildcard spots not that long ago, but the Eastern Conference is so stacked that I really would not discredit or disrespect or discount the Red Wings where they are at this point in their development, at this point in their season, just because they're falling out of the Eastern Conference playoff race. If the Nashville Predators were over in that conference, they would also be falling considerably out of the playoff race. Everybody's falling out of the playoff race. The Eastern Conference playoff bracket is going to be simply incredible. That was the Reverse Sports full game recap. The Nashville Predators secure a victory over the Detroit Red Wings, making the standings a whole hell of a lot more interesting going into this next couple of games within the Central Division. We've got high intrigue coming at Bridgestone Arena.
Hello.